Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Richard Allen, and this is my breakdown of everything I learned during the 2020 Tesla annual shareholder meeting and battery day presentation. Like we talked about last night, Tesla dropped to under $400 per share during the presentation. It's still trading below that right now. Needless to say, investors were underwhelmed by this presentation, and I understand. Like we talked about, this presentation was very forward-looking. And most of the technology they talked about isn't even in use yet, okay? So, in this video, I want to go over some of the things that Elon Musk and his team talked about. Then, I want to talk about why I love where Tesla is going in the future. Let's get into some of the exciting technology coming our way. Okay, number one, full self-driving. Elon Musk said that Tesla will be releasing a private beta of their new self-driving technology in around a month or so. Super quick. I'm interested to see how the community reacts to this new tech. But I'll let you know what I learned once the private beta is available. Elon Musk spoke about Tesla's autopilot labeling in 3D video and not single images anymore. I'm not going to pretend to completely understand what that means, but this change is sure to keep Tesla years ahead of the competition regarding autonomy. This could get Tesla closer to the robo-taxi fleet they've spoken about and keep us all safer while we're on the roads. Autopilot is already much safer than any human driver. For every million miles driven by a human driver, there are 2.1 accidents. The accident rate for autopilot is only 0.3. So normal autopilot is already 7 times more safe. I think full self-driving will be even better, so I'm really excited for this new tech, mostly because I don't want to have to drive anymore, and I can't afford a damn chauffeur, so I can't wait to get in my vehicle and say, drive me around, robot! Seriously, I want to get, this better be a thing, I want to get in my car and go, Tesla, bring me to Chipotle! All right, number two. Tesla has a plan to halve the cost of kilowatt hour for battery production. Take a look at this. The center section here talks about the 5 key things Tesla's going to have to do to make that happen. Number 1, new cell design. Tesla has created a tabless battery that holds 5 times as much energy, has 6 times the power, and adds 16 times range to the vehicle. This new design will account for a 14% reduction in kilowatt hour cost. Number 2, the cell factory. Tesla will be using high-speed continuous motion assembly on their battery production lines. This will 7x the output of each line. Each line will produce 20 gigawatt hours of batteries per year. When this is achieved, this will account for an 18% reduction in kilowatt hour costs. Number 3, anode material. Tesla will be using raw silicon as the anode material in their batteries, which will increase the battery's range by 20% and also contribute a 5% reduction in battery cost. Number 4, cathode material. Tesla purchased the rights to a 10,000-acre clay deposit in Nevada. This part was super fascinating to me, right? There is enough lithium in Nevada alone to electrify the entire US fleet of vehicles. It's also pretty amazing how they plan to mine the lithium in a sustainable way. They talked about taking a chunk of dirt out of the ground, extracting the lithium by mixing clay with salt, putting it in water, then the salt pulls all the lithium out, and they take the chunk of dirt and they put it back in the ground where they found it. This is like a super cool way to mine. Like hopefully more companies will find ways to be less invasive on our planet, just like Tesla. Seriously, that was one of my favorite parts of the presentation. Number 5, cell vehicle integration. This new type of battery they created for the first time will have a dual use. It will be used for energy as well as structure. These new batteries will be placed in this sort of honeycomb pattern in a similar place to where they are now, but with no casing or support structure around them. The batteries are the support structure. This will improve mass efficiency by 10%. Creating batteries that are integrated and used as part of the structure of the vehicle will have a 7% reduction in kilowatt hours cost. So like all of this will mean a 56% reduction in the cost of per kilowatt production. This is absolutely amazing. There was so much more that they talked about in terms of tech behind all of this, but I just don't understand it enough. Like the Maxwell dry cathode coating stuff, I just don't understand it enough to talk about it. So, number 3, Tesla has a plan to produce 3 terawatt hours of batteries per year by 2030. Elon Musk said the future will be about terawatts. Tesla aims to eventually be producing 10 terawatt hours per year of batteries. As part of Elon's crazy plan to increase factory efficiency by 10 times, which we'll talk about in a little bit, one battery line will have 7 times greater output than is currently possible. All right, number 4, Tesla China could eventually produce 1 million vehicles per year. This is amazing news, as the Chinese market is already the largest EV market in the world, so Tesla should have more of that market share. Number 5, and something we've talked about on this channel before, Tesla has the cheapest and most efficient solar in the US. Elon Musk spoke about solar being a huge part of their business that people often overlook. In a previous video, we talked about how big I think Tesla's energy division could be in the future, and you can check that out in the description below. But I agree with Elon Musk here. People do overlook Tesla Energy. Their battery and solar businesses could be far larger than their current auto business. All right, number 6. Elon Musk spoke about a new $25,000 vehicle. It's yet to be named, but Tesla hopes to release this new affordable vehicle within the next 3 years. The $25,000 price tag, coupled with the cost savings of owning an electric vehicle, will be very attractive to a lot of drivers. Number 7, Elon Musk's plan to 10 times factory efficiency. Elon Musk has this crazy, audacious plan to become the best manufacturer in the world by achieving his goal of increasing manufacturing efficiency by 10 times. This change would put them light years ahead of any other manufacturing company, like any other. Elon talked about how the average factory efficiency is 2 to 3%, and that includes their Fremont facility. Take a look at this. On the left side, you can see the current footprint of Tesla's gigafactories. Tesla will be making simpler, smaller factories with integrated battery and body production. This will decrease the footprint of the new factories by 35% and will in turn decrease the investment per gigawatt hour by 55%. This type of savings and efficiency will eventually add billions of dollars worth of profit to Tesla's bottom line every year. Going along with wanting to be the most efficient in the world, one of my favorite parts of the presentation was learning that Tesla has the largest casting machine in the world producing the body of the Model Y. This is like super cool watching this machine work. All right, number 8, Elon. Yeah, we're on first name basis. So what? Elon ended the presentation on a high note, introducing the Model S Plaid. The Model S Plaid will go 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. We'll have a top speed of 200 miles per hour. We'll do the quarter mile in under 10 seconds. Eat your heart out, Vin Diesel. And it will have more than 1,100 horsepower. That's a lot of freaking horses. All while having a range of over 520 miles. The Model S Plaid completed Laguna Seca in just over 1 minute and 30 seconds. Elon thinks that they can shave an additional 3 seconds off that time, which would make the Model S Plaid the fastest production car ever. It looks like you can order the vehicle now, but it won't be available until late 2021. Elon said that the future is looking very promising from a profitability standpoint. And everything that I saw yesterday makes me an even bigger believer in the future profitability of the company. Let's look at this slide again. I want to look at this again. Just look at the potential cost savings that Tesla will have by vertically integrating most of their supply chain. We're looking at a 54% range increase. And like we already talked about, a 56% reduction in the cost per kilowatt hour for battery production, and an eventual 69% reduction in the cost of per gigawatt hour produced. If Tesla continues to grow at the pace they have been, Tesla will be a freaking cash cow. Think about this for a second. The entire auto industry is down, way down, while Tesla is up, and they're way up. They had 50% growth in 2019 and are hoping for at least 30% growth in 2020 and beyond. Tesla is looking to be producing 20 million vehicles per year with the goal to replace 1% of the fleet worldwide, which would amount to 2 billion vehicles. So I believe in the long-term profitability of this amazing company, and I believe that it could easily become a $3 trillion market cap company in the next 10 to 15 years. With all of these technological advances and vertical integrations, Tesla can get to $3 trillion, all without having a PE ratio of 1,000. I am not a Tesla bull. I am a long-term Tesla shareholder. I believe in the long-term viability of this disruptive company, and I believe in their mission to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. And because of that belief in Tesla's future, I absolutely loved how the battery presentation ended. There was a Q&A at the end, which kind of became a sort of plea for help and a recruiting blitz. A big part of the Tesla team was up on stage talking about solving problems, telling people that if they're watching this and they want to solve problems, they should come work for Tesla. This speaks to the beautiful culture that Tesla has. One of my favorite quotes from Elon Musk is this: "You get paid in direct proportion to the difficulty of problems you solve." And the problems that Elon Musk and Tesla are solving are the biggest problems we face on the planet. If Elon Musk has his way, there will be no need to use fossil fuels for energy production, and the internal combustion engine will be a thing of the past. Unfortunately, though, nothing changes in this world without the economics making sense. Unfortunately for us, Tesla is proving that their bold ideas are economically viable. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm Richard Allen, and as always, if you didn't already do it, click that beautiful red subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in the next video.